Scrappy friends! Here is the layout made with the bits and pieces I received from my Happy Mail swap with Vic, who is forever scrapping on YouTube. I will leave her links below. I reckon I can get 3 layouts out of this parcel because of the way I use things and will and won't use things together. It would all be too much on one page for me. Not to say that that would be wrong for anyone else to do, but you know I like my white space. So I've done quite a bit of fussy cutting from the pieces that I received. So there were some labels that were all joined up part of one sheet. I'm going to end up fussy cutting those hearts for another layout because I love them. But back to this layout, let's focus Laura, focus. I want to back the hot air balloon, but not the floral parts. Gonna add a little bit of mixed media behind the roses, but I want the open stripes of the hot air balloon to be in this dotty pink paper. So there we go. I was a little bit off with my snipping, but that's fine, that's what sequins are for, cover up the boo-boos. This is my new favourite spray from Shimmers. I say that about all of them. I think this is Hint of Mint or Mint Hint, something like that. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and shimmery and soft and so pretty. So I popped a bit of that in behind the flowers so that they show, gives a bit more definition from the white background. I'm dotting my clouds around. I've got 2 types of clouds from my little parcel. One was like solid white cardstock, and the other ones were kind of, I suppose, a vellum, but they had a pattern on them as well and a bit of a texture, which were really nice. I've enjoyed using them. I could have used loads of them. So I'm just securing my clouds down with a little bit of glue. I am planning on adding some sewing, and I think that my photo cluster is going to go on that cloud over there. I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking, might it go on the balloon, might it go on the cloud? We'll see. We're going to work on that first. I thought I added stitching first. So I'm going to build up lots of little layers behind my photo. I wondered if I could use that frame to frame the photo as a proper frame. It wasn't the right size. I think the only way you could do that is if you printed your photo to the specific size of the frame. And I don't print at home, so I couldn't do that. So I've tucked it behind, and it works just as well as a layer tucked behind. All the bits that I'm snipping off and rescuing from being covered, I'm using as extra little partial layers as well, and build it all up and make it pretty. There you go, I've added some sewing. I pulled out the fancy stitch as well and added a line at the top and the bottom, and I am now trying to flatten my layout by rolling it over the edge of my desk. Sometimes works, sometimes not quite so much, and this one didn't flatten out. It'll flatten out when it goes in the album, so I'm not worried about it, but sometimes it's just easier to work on a flatter surface. So yes, I'm sticking my photo on the cloud. That's definitely its home. And I'll have a small cluster on the hot air balloon as well. Wondering if I want that darker pink stripe, but I think it's the wrong, not the wrong colour, it's too strong of a colour. The rest of the colours that I've used are more muted. I'm adding my title and the sticker above the title so it reads as Extraordinary Beauty, which I think my cousins are. And then I'm going to use these little flowers to cover my boo-boos where I didn't cut the cut file backing correctly, and B, just to embellish and pretty things up. Again, these stickers are beautiful. I could use like a whole sheet just of these flowers. They look like they're crate. I don't know if they're Maggie Holmes or just crate paper. I'm not sure. I guess that's the beauty of Happy Mail. You use what you get, and it's not necessarily what you would buy. But I've really enjoyed using these bits and going all pretty and soft and pastel. Now I need another label to add a little bit of journaling, their names and whatnot. So I'm moving around the page trying to fit that in, and there it goes. And I'll add words to that a bit later on. What next? Oh, sequins. Sequins, always sequins. I'm leaving out the pink and the purple ones because they were a bit bolder, a bit brighter. I'll save them for the next layout. And I'm using sort of peachy and yellowy and bluey and greeny and see-throughy ones, just sprinkled around in, I think, 4 spots on the page. And that is that. Thank you for watching. Let me know what your thoughts on Happy Mail swaps are, and whether you might like to do some sometime. Maybe with me, maybe with Vic, who knows, we'll see. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!